and he treated me as a goalkeeper. We've been friends ever since, and he signposted me to go out to America, went to university in America, so he had such a massive influence, but gave me huge belief and that continued real desire to want to be a top goalkeeper.
See, it's those early days, isn't it? The influence, what coaches and managers can really have and have that lasting impact on you. Going back to the huge game on Monday night, Manchester United v Liverpool. Liverpool will go in as favourites, but actually only picked up 2 points from their opening game. How do you think, looking at it, Manchester United will approach that game?
I think it's a tough one, really, from that perspective, because I think in some ways, if they're playing away from home, they can be more defensive. But I think when you think about 70,000 fans coming to watch their side play against one of the best sides, not just in England, but in Europe, I don't think fans are coming to watch their side drop off and allow Liverpool to move the ball how they want. But then the downside is, if they try and be more expansive, we might see what happened to, say, them against Brentford, the week before. So, I don't know. I think for Ten Hag, he probably has this bigger plan of how he wants his side to play long term. But then short term, you've got to find the right method to deal with this game, because if this goes horribly wrong, it'll feel like a crisis, even though it's only 3 games in.
Well, that's it. If they play kind of that open football as they did against Brentford, do you think Ten Hag will set out more defensively? Because I can't see it. I think he's going to want to keep kind of hammering home how he wants his team to play. And for me, that only indicates one outcome on the night.
I agree, and I think the downside of that is, it's a new manager, but the downside is it's the same players, and I think those players will be jaded because they'll know what will happen should they try and be more expansive against a side like Liverpool.
But then Liverpool will be going to Old Trafford, knowing everything going on there at the moment, right?
Oh, absolutely, and I think, for Liverpool, they've not won so far yet this season in the league, but they've got a really good feeling about playing Man United, because you see how many goals they scored last season, home and away there. They're not going to be going there like, say, lots of people like myself would used to in the early 2000s, where it's like, well, there's Fergie time, even if you win it, things are going to lose, they're going to find a way. This feels like a very different Man United side, and unfortunately for them, people are comfortable going there, especially sides like Liverpool.
Okay, well, over to the other side of Stanley Park, and it's not been the best of starts for Everton with 2 defeats in